أحب الوفاء بشتى الصور، أحب الوفي الأمين الأغر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على السيد الحبيب المصطفى وعلى آله وصحبه نجوم الهدى وقادة التقى ما بعد. اللهم اغفر لنا ومشايخنا وعلمنا ما جهلنا من القول والعمل وجنبنا الفواحش والمعاصي والخطايا والزلل. اللهم آثرنا واكثرنا واصلح لنا شاننا كله. لا إله إلا أنت. حقیقت ذکر فرمائے کہ ذکر لسانی صرف ایک ذریعہ ہے، مقصود نہیں. زبان سے جو ذکر کی جاتی ہے وہ ذریعہ ہے. It's a way, it's a way to be near Allah. مقصود نہیں, it's not the aim. مقصود محض یاد ہے. The aim of it is to remember Allah. اگر یاد نصیب ہو جائے تو ذکر لسانی چھڑا دیا جاتا ہے. مگر بقا کے بعد بھی ترقی عبادات ہی سے ہے. اگر اللہ کی یاد ہو جائے اور تو ذکر لسانی چھڑا دیا جاتا ہے. سمجھ گئے؟ لیکن اصل میں بقا جو ہے عبادات میں ترقی سے ہی ہے. If the remembrance of Allah is obtained, then the dhikr al-lisani which you do, some mashayikh may tell you to leave it, but the main thing is to continuity in your amal, continuity to make continuous ibadat. Yani Quran Pak ka parna, for example, reading the Quran, dhikr ilahi karna, remembering Allah by dhikr, isi se taraqi hoti hai. This is the way to go to have a high status in the eyes of Allah. खामोश बैठने और महज तदब्बुर से नहीं होता. Meaning muraqaba, that's different, but वैसे ही खामोश बैठे रहें. If you just sit down and do nothing, you do not you do not become near Allah. फरमाया तसव्वुफ एक मश्क है, एक तरीक़ा है जो इल्हाम इलाही से औलिया अल्लाह पर अपने अपने ज़बाने के हालात के मुताबिक मुनकशिफ हुआ है. To remember Allah, by the way, tasawwuf is a mashq, it's an exercise, a way which has been given to in the heart of awliya Allah, the friends of Allah, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. इस तरीक़ पर चलने से इंसान को यकीन नसीब हो जाता है और खुदावंद ताला की दायमी याद नसीब हो जाती है. इसी तरीक़ पर चलने की वजह से if you go on that way, then yaqeen, to believe in Allah, that comes to you, and the remembrance of Allah always comes into you. रास्ता में बहुत सी कैफियत और बहुत से स्टेशन आते हैं. In the way you have many कैफियत, many, how would you translate कैफियत? Feelings and और बहुत सी कैफियत and बहुत स्टेशन आते हैं. लेकिन असल मकसूद यही याद है, यही ताल्लुक़ में अल्लाह. To remember Allah, to be near Allah, that is the main aim. जिसको आप निस्बत कह दें या कुछ और नाम दे दें, that is called निस्बत. निस्बत meaning link with Allah. दर हकीकत यही याद है जो कि मकसूद है. This is the remembrance of Allah which is the aim, और तमाम तसव्वुफ का खुलासा है. And this is the main aim of tasawwuf. यही वजह है कि औलिया अल्लाह करामात को इतना वक़ी और अहम नहीं समझते जितना कि ताल्लुक़ में अल्लाह और एहतिमाम शरीयत को. This is why mashayikh have written that karamat, meaning to do something out of the extraordinary or something happening from the Sheikh out of the extraordinary, that is not very important. The most important thing is that you have link with Allah, one, and you follow the Sharia as much as possible. असल चीज़ ताल्लुक़ में अल्लाह का दवाम है. The main thing is that your link with Allah should be always constant, and there should be constancy in it. उसके साथ इत्तिबाई शरीयत अस खुद आ जाती है. If your link with Allah is very strong, then you would follow the shariat by yourself. Why? Because there is a link there. शरीयत पर चलने में आसानी हो जाती है. It is very easy to work on the sharia, to do what sharia requires from you, क्योंकि शरीयत पर चलने के मुहर्रकात पैदा हो चुके हैं. Why? Because you have got that link with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that ta'alluq with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ताल्लुक़ में अल्लाह के बाद ये नामुमकिन हो जाता है कि इंसान अल्लाह की नाफरमानी करे. After the link with Allah, it is nearly impossible that a person does a sin. हज़रत के यहाँ सिर्फ ताल्लुक़ में अल्लाह के दवाम पर जोर दिया जाता था. This is why it is very important that we have a link with Allah, and that link is always constant. क्योंकि ये जब ताल्लुक़ नसीब हो जाता है तो इत्तिबाई शरीयत और अखलाक़ आलिया खुद ब खुद आ जाते हैं. Because when that link with Allah Ta'ala is acquired, then to follow the shariat and to have a high attitude and high akhlaq, क्या कहेंगे akhlaq? Manners, good manners, is that would come by itself. इसी के हुसूल के लिए ज़िक्र और शग़ल और मुराक़बा किया जाता है. This is why we do ज़िक्र bil jahr, and this is why we do muraqabah, so that by muraqabah your heart becomes near Allah, and slowly you follow the orders of Allah. It becomes ingrained into you. By the dhikr of Allah, that becomes ingrained into you, and then it is impossible that you go against it. एक मरतबा ज़िक्र के असरात का तज़किरा करते हुए फरमाया, once Hadhrat Mawlānā Abdul Qadir Raipuri told regarding the benefit of zikr, ये न मालूम लोग क्या समझते हैं, असरात ज़िक्र तो ये हैं कि दुनिया से बेरग़बती हो जाए. The benefit of zikr is such that your heart is not towards dunya. Your love at dunya diminishes, or akhirat ka khayal ho, and you think that you will have to face your creator one day, or dunya itne jazib nazar na aaye, and the beauty of dunya, the glitter of dunya reduces because of the zikr, of the barakat of zikr. Allah Ta'ala jo hai hame in zikr par mudawamat ki tawfiq ata farmawe. May Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq to follow this, to do the zikr of Allah with continuity every day, be it a small amount, but every day. And may Allah Ta'ala give us the link with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is called nisbat. Hazrat हमारे वालिद साहब भी ये कहा करते थे. My esteemed respected father used to say that when he went to Deoband, from the Sheikhul Hadith till the person who sweeps the floor, everybody was sahib in nisbat. That is the meaning of that is what ulama call that from the Sheikhul Hadith till a small khadim, everybody had that link with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when a person becomes sahib in nisbat, and truly when a person becomes sahib in nisbat, then the nisbat there is some ups and downs, but when that link with Allah is truly created, then that person will refrain from sins automatically. Anbiya alayhimu salatu wassalam were ma'soom because their nisbat with Allah, that ta'alluq with Allah, that link with Allah was so strong that it is against their nature to do a sin. And this is what we aim to create, at least as much as possible, that it becomes against our nature to do any sin, to backbite a person, to hurt somebody, to किसी के माल में खियानत करना, to take somebody's wealth without authorization, or to किसी को धोखा देना, क्या कहते हैं अंग्रेजी में, किसी को धोखा, to deceive somebody. All these habit becomes automatically a person does not do it. So may Allah give us the tawfiq to do zikr as much as possible, and may Allah Ta'ala benefit us with the zikr as much as possible. Wa akhiru da'wana.